Hi Nick. Hi Christina. I wanted to give you a progress report. I finished your shingle job on the roof, and I also mowed the lawn over at your Annandale home, and everything turned out well. I didn't have to replace as many shingles as I thought I was going to have to. Those were the shingles that were bad. The rest are in very good condition. So you really don't have to worry about why spend more money than you have to, is the way I look at it. Let's just replace what needs to be replaced. So I ended up replacing a total of 17 shingles. Some of the shingles were just bits and pieces, not full shingles, but you had to use a full shingle to get what you needed off of it. So 17 total shingles. Turned out really nice, and no more jagged edges. It's all nice and straight. And I also replaced this shingle right here. It was bad, and that's the shingles I replaced last time I was here, along with that one up there, and also along with that one right there. So what I want to, let me show you what the yard looks like. What better way to look at it from, seeing it from the top of your roof. It really turned out nice. It was very long, but we figured it would be long. It was a little over a month since I last cut it. No big deal. It's not really the type of yard that gets a lot of recognition, because it's back in the woods enough where people don't really see it. It's very secluded and very private, which are two traits that I really like in a house. That's one of the reasons that Betty and I bought the house we did. It had 2.5 acres of land, and every time Betty and I mowed the lawn, we didn't feel like we had to say hi to the neighbor that was washing their car. That was maybe 25 or 30 feet away in his driveway. So anyway, I did a really nice job. I also trimmed this time. I did trim last time too, and I remember telling you that my motto is what I like to do is usually trim once every other cut, but honestly, when you're taking a month to cut the lawn, it really needs trimmed every time, which is no big deal. So I trimmed in there real nice. I made that look pretty. Looks much nicer. You can actually see the rocks versus all the weeds and tall grass growing up and over them and in between them. I got here yesterday morning, I guess around 10:30 or 11. It was a late start actually, and went to bed or went home when it was dark, and today it looks like I'm gonna get out of here before dark. I got here a lot earlier this morning. I got here at 8 o'clock. I meant to get here even earlier. It has been one steam cooker of a day. Very hot. But I was tired, and I got an extra hour and a half sleep, and I still got here at 8 o'clock though, so I don't feel too bad. Right now it is, see if I can read the time on the camera while you're recording. I don't think you can, but I believe it's around, well, let me look at my iPhone. Let's see. It's 7:48. So 7:48, and I'm packing up, getting ready to go home. I will get this video to you this evening, and along with the remainder of the bill, and yeah, the backyard looks really good too. Everything turned out pretty nice. I did pick up a bunch of sticks and branches that had fallen in the last month, and I just placed them back in the woods. No need to haul them, you know, via trailer to the dump when there's tons of sticks and branches back in the woods. So I just, you know, put them back in the woods. One thing I want to do before I leave is this branch right here that overhangs the roof, this one right there. I've got my trimmers with me, and I'm going to trim that higher. That doesn't need to be necessarily that close to the roof line. So I'm going to go ahead and take a, 15 or 20 minutes, and I'm going to trim that up really nice. And then I will pack up, and then I'll leave. But another mission accomplished. Everything went well. I did see Christopher Lawrence before he left today. He left, I guess, around 5 o'clock, maybe 4:30. We chatted for a couple minutes, and he was telling me that he still doesn't have a contract, which is sad. It's too bad. But I don't want to really, get into that. I just feel bad for him, that's all. That's the way it is sometimes. Yeah, we chatted for a little bit, and he really liked the way the lawn looked. He noticed it first thing when he got here this morning, and thought that over there where I trimmed looked really good. So yeah, everything turned out really nice here. I am gonna put my brain to thinking about what I want to do with that wall down there. I'm not sure if I want to re-stucco that, or I was also thinking possibly of building or framing in some 2x4s and possibly putting siding, attaching siding right on the frame and then painting it. That would look good too. The only problem with that is that requires more maintenance, but you do have the maintenance of painting the blue right here above that once every, I don't know, 15 or 20 years. So there's a lot of maintenance on this house, but there's not a whole lot of houses that don't have a lot of maintenance. I know my house requires quite a bit of maintenance. So anyway, I don't want to sit here and ramble. I am going to trim this branch right here above the roof line. I'll trim it up a good 2 or 3 feet, and then I'll pack up, and then I'll leave, get home at a halfway decent hour, and I will get this movie to you. But once again, everything turned out really nice, and I'm pretty much back, as far as you're concerned, unless you have other things that you'd like me to take care of at either house. I'm pretty much back to all I have on my list for you is Steven's shower, which I still say I will get to in the winter time when I have a lot more time. So I want to do that properly. I don't want to rush it. If I do something, I want to do it 100%. I don't like doing anything halfway. I just can't work like that. And I'm sure you're the same way, Nick. You didn't get to where you got by doing things halfway. That's sort of the same way I work. I either do it right or I just don't do it. So anyway, I will let you go. Please say hi to Christina, and once again, let her know that grass is growing in the shady area over at the Blansford house. I knew it would. It was a matter of getting the pH up, and we did a really good job. That was a really good decision that you and I made by applying such a big dose of pH or of that pH increaser. That was a very good decision. The moss has stopped growing over at the Blanchford house. Moss grows from acidity. Once you get your pH levels higher, the moss will literally die, and grass takes the place of moss. And of course, grass is much prettier than moss. So we did the right thing there. I think we're doing the right thing. I don't think anything that we've done so far has been a bad decision. I think everything that we've done so far has been smart, intelligent, and things that have needed to get done. So if there's anything that you have on your mind that you would like me to take care of, please let me know. Otherwise, I feel like I am pretty much caught up with you and Christina, and like I said, I won't worry about Steven's shower until the wintertime. So take care, have a great evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye.